Her hands barely trembled as the words "sentenced to death" echoed through the chamber. No one dared to move. No one said a word. A once-decorated officer, now labeled a criminal. Her fate was no longer hers. But what Rex did next would shake the very foundation of justice. Sarah Mills wasn't your average cop. She served in the roughest neighborhoods, the most dangerous zones, always with her canine partner Rex at her side. But Rex wasn't just a service dog. It was family. They claimed she entered a house unlawfully, that she chased down an unarmed man and shot him without mercy. The evidence? Missing? The body cam footage? Corrupted? Witnesses? Silent. And Sarah? She wouldn't betray anyone to save herself. Outside, protests erupted. Some believed in her, others demanded punishment. The jury, however, didn't hesitate. The verdict, guilty. The sentence, death. As the gas hissed into the room, Sarah barely blinked. But in the back row, Rex sat. His ears lifted. His body froze. He understood. A deep, aching whine escaped his throat, a sound that cut deeper than silence. That night, Sarah was taken away, no goodbyes, no explanations. Rex was torn from her side and taken to a canine facility. But what no one saw was that Rex had already begun planning something unthinkable. At the center, he changed. He stopped eating. He ignored every command, refused treats, toys, everything. He wasn't being difficult. He was mourning. He lay still in his kennel, waiting, hoping. Nothing worked. Rex rejected every effort to cheer him up. And when staff tried moving him to another section, he growled not out of aggression, but resistance. A message. I'm not going anywhere until she comes back. Eventually, they gave up. Labeled him emotionally unstable, unfit for duty. Attempts to rehome him failed too. Rex wouldn't bond with anyone else, because he didn't want anyone else. Then one night, a mistake. A handler forgot to latch his kennel. Rex waited until everything was quiet, then moved. By the time they realized, he had already slipped through the gates. But Rex wasn't wandering. He had a purpose. He remembered the path from the courthouse to the prison, every turn, every guard post. This wasn't an escape. This was a mission. Inside her cell, Sarah sat hollow, her appeal denied. Her execution scheduled. She stared into nothing until she heard barking, faint, then louder. Closer, Rex, she whispered. Chaos erupted. Guards ran. Someone shouted, "There's a dog in the facility." And then he was there. Dirty, wet, exhausted, staring through the bars. Rex, he whimpered. She wept. You came, she whispered. Within seconds, guards arrived. Weapons raised, but they froze. Because what stood in front of them wasn't just a dog. It was something sacred. Loyalty. The warden entered, confused and cautious. What is this? He barked. Sarah stood tall. Rex growled low, protective. He came for me, she said. He's never left me. He's my family. For a moment, no one moved. Even the warden's cold demeanor cracked. Could this animal really understand? Could he feel her pain? And then Rex stepped forward. One slow, deliberate step. Not a threat, a warning. The guards faltered. Doubt crept in. Weeks later, everything changed. A whistleblower came forward. Hidden evidence, forged reports. Sarah had been framed, and Rex had known all along. The case was reopened. Footage of Rex breaking into a prison went viral. It shook the country. All charges dropped, the judge declared. Sarah Mills, you're free. In the courtroom, she didn't speak. She just turned to Rex now, proudly wearing his canine badge and knelt down. You saved me, she whispered. In the months that followed, Sarah disappeared from the public eye. She opened a quiet dog training center in a peaceful town, focused on healing broken dogs like Rex. And Rex, he never left her side again.